Am I the asshole for turning off my wife's credit card while she is on a girls' trip? The title is a lot worse than it sounds. For background, we both have joint and separate bank accounts. We also have joint and separate cards tied to those accounts. I have given my wife a card on my separate account and she has given me a card on hers. The joint account is used for the house expenditures, utilities, groceries and our children. We each pay for extras like vacations and eating out from our personal accounts. I don't question her purchases and she doesn't question mine. Money isn't an issue. She has even made purchases on my account in the past specifically for the kids without even telling me until after. I had no problem with any of this. When she told me she was going on a girls' trip this weekend sometime last month, I had no problem with it. It was one weekend with the kids and I easily adjusted my schedule accordingly. I wasn't concerned until she told me her cousin going. I have a huge problem with this because she is a bad influence and also a freeloader who uses family to subsidize her lifestyle. Our money somehow is always going to this girl and no matter how many times I have addressed it with my wife it hasn't stopped. It's family, so I try to not push it even though my wife is being used. Fast forward to this morning and I see my wife charged over $200 to my credit card for dinner last night. Okay. I'm sure there is a reason why she used my card specifically and not our joint card or hers. I sent a text asking if everything was okay but didn't get a response. She didn't mention it to me last night and it seems very out of character. I didn't know how to bring it up in a text message but it kept bothering me. I kept thinking about more of my money going to her cousin. By noon I still had not received a response, so after considering my options and I decided to do something. Worst case, the card was stolen, so I contacted my bank. I verified there were no other charges pending and confirmed my wife's card was physically scanned. I then requested she be removed as an authorized user from my account and to deactivate the card immediately. I did not dispute the charge. She still has her cards and our joint card, so I did not leave her stranded. I got a text message from my wife an hour later saying everything was fine and asking about the kids. I responded and neither of us mentioned the dinner charge. I'm waiting for her to bring it up first or find out the card is deactivated. I'm wondering if I overreacted. Am I the asshole? Does your wife know about all the money you spend on your sugar babies? I read your other post. I know everyone is hating on OP for paying women to sleep with him and cheating on his wife. But can we also hate on him because he's a Patriots fan who posts to conspiracy and Wall Street bets? Okay, Splendor Daddy, you're the asshole. Was the cousin your sugar baby and now you're mad your wife is spending money on her and not you? Get lost. You're the asshole, sugar daddy. You're the asshole for how you handled it. It was one dinner and taking her off as an authorized user is a massive move. I absolutely understand having a conversation with her. But going behind her back and making her unauthorized is a sign of a complete lack of trust. Wait, but your post history says you spend quite a lot on sugar babies. So my questions is, why is it not okay for your wife to spend $200 on dinner with a cousin but you can spend way more than $200 on sugar babies as your post history says? Red Ops post history. Very hypocritical, and for that, you're the asshole. You're the asshole, yikes man. Going to blow up the whole marriage for $200? It sounds like you wouldn't have cared if her cousin wasn't on the trip. You're the asshole if you don't answer the question of if this is your actual wife or your sugar baby. It sounds like you are trying to provoke a fight. You were uncomfortable texting your own wife, or just flat out asking her about it. But not uncomfortable verifying the charge and deactivating the card. You're the asshole and you have major communication issues that need sorting. You're the asshole and a shitty sugar daddy cutting off the sugar. You're the asshole. If you were concerned with why she used your card, you should have clearly asked her why she used your card. A vague "is everything okay" message does not necessarily need her to jump right up and answer it right away. She very well could have used it by accident and has no idea. Saw your text and was busy, so she responded to it when she got a chance. I hope everything else in your relationship is going well. Because you effed this one up pretty bad. Yell, he's reacting this way because he needs those $200 for his sugar babies. Chill. You're the asshole, lol, damn. Update us after she rips you a new hole. Don't put her on the card if you will freak out if she spends money. Considering you simply cancelled her card without actually asking or addressing the reason. Absolutely, you're the asshole. You also come across as petty, controlling, insecure, demeaning and otherwise rather abusive in this behavior. If you don't question her purchases, why are you policing them? She's on her trip and can make her own choices. Right? Having a wife is so expensive, oh, but the sugar babies are a justified expense. How the fork and knife are you writing that off on your expense planner? Hi Reddit friends, please upvote or reply so I can come back to this later tonight and have another cackle at the lion, the witch and the audacity of this man for being such a hypocrite mf. Like actually this post x the sugar daddy post is a surreal combo kthxbye. You're the asshole cause you waste money on a sugar baby. Maybe delete your post history. You're the asshole for not even asking her about it first. What if something happened to her card? And it didn't work and that's why she used yours. Be an adult and pick up the phone, no texting, and ask her what happened there. I have different accounts at a Belgian bank and all cards look the same, and because of this I regularly mix them up. Is it possible that she mistakenly used your card instead of hers? Jesus Christ. Reddit is chock full of men that treat their wives like absolute shit and want to control their every move. Yes. You're the asshole. But I suspect you are already aware of that. Gotta make sure that woman doesn't manage to somehow enjoy her break. You're the asshole for saying it's just one weekend with the kids, no big deal. You're the asshole. I hate cheaters and financial abusers. You and your wife do not seem to have good communication skills. Seems like a simple conversation, but maybe you are avoiding a direct conversation because you know there may be conflict over the freeloading cousin. Lol, did you forget when can see your posts about your sugar baby? Hope your wife finds this post and then your account and can leave your cheating ass. You're the asshole. Are you this cheap with your sugar babies or just the mother of your children? You're the asshole. If you were confident enough to cancel the card, you should be confident enough to tell your wife. Now, when she uses the card, she is gonna be embarrassed when decline keeps coming up. And then you gotta come clean. That is gonna be a fun conversation. And you won't come out looking good no matter how you spin it.